Okay, hello people watching this video. This is the second half of the notes for 8-4. Yesterday we did histograms, which are like the bar charts that are touching one another using like the intervals and stuff. Today we're going to be doing kind of the same thing to compare data, but we're doing a box and whisker plot. Okay, so kind of like yesterday where we had like symmetric data, we have a box and whisker plot. If it's centered in the middle, like your box will be at the center of your minimum and maximum. Okay, this is a symmetric distribution right here. Okay, over on this one, and this is a little bit confusing because negatively skewed, I would think this box would be on the left side. Wouldn't that make more sense? Yeah, it's the opposite, just like it was for a histogram. Negatively skewed, the most of the towers, the bell curve looks like this, right? That's what it looked like. That doesn't scream negatively skewed to me. That looks more positively skewed, but it's the opposite of the way that you think that it is. So negatively skewed, the bar is mostly to the right, okay? Positively skewed, the bar is mostly to the left. So this is where you have a lower limit. Like yesterday I said, like heights of preschoolers, they're going to be limited lower because you can't go negative for heights, right? So lower limit for preschool kids for heights. An upper limit would be like grades. So negatively skewed might happen when you have the upper limit of having like 100% for a grade. So kind of the same as what we were doing yesterday, but instead of a histogram, it's a box and whisker plot. Okay, here we go. Example 2. We're going to put these guys in order, and then we're going to create our box and whisker plot. Okay, good? I don't know. Mrs. Fege's class, language arts class, found the average number of minutes that they spent on homework each night. Holy cow. Average number of minutes spent on homework each night. Do you guys do that? No. Okay. All right. Okay. So, average number of minutes spent on homework each night. This is a 4 by 6. So there are 24 students in this class, right? 4 by 6. All right. I'm going to list these off to the side over here, and we're going to put them in order. So I see a 33. Do you see anything lower than a 33? 33 is in the bottom right quarter. Yeah? 33? Okay, I'm going to list 33 right here. We're going to cross him off. Any other 30s? I see a 38. I see a 38 and a 39. 38, 39. Okay, anything else in the 30s? I think that's it. 40. I see a 42. 42 right here. Okay, I see a 45 right here.
46.
I see two 46s. Is this a 46 and this a 46?
Yeah.
So 46. I'm going to go down here with the other 46. Okay, 46, 46. Next, we have a 2 48s. Yes?
Yeah.
2 48s. 48, 48. I see a 49 right here in the bottom corner. 49. What else? Is that it for the 40s? All right, now we're in the 50s. 52.
Yeah.
I see a 52 and a 53. 52, 53. Then I see two 54s. 54, 54. Then I see, what else? 56, 57, 59. Yes? 56, 57, 50. Are you guys checking these?
No.
No? 60. Okay. 62, 64, 66. 62, 64, 66. 70, whoa. 70, 70, and then 73. Okay, good? Happy with that? Okay, to make a box and whisker plot. Did we do this at the beginning of the year, box and whisker plots?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, just briefly as kind of like a review in the review chapter. Okay, box and whisker plots. To make a box and whisker plot, you have to do what's called a 5-number summary. I'm going to go 5-number summary. They will ask you for the 5-number summary on your homework assignment. And here is what they mean. The 5-number summary are the minimum, the maximum, and then what goes in the middle?
Median.
the median. Okay, that's the middle. Now what goes in between the minimum and the median? Do you remember what that was called? Quarter one, like quartile one is what it's called. So it's Q1, and then the other one is Q3. It's like the third quartile, right? Like in between, it's like the end of the third quarter, right? Okay, and those are going to tell me where my boxes are. So like the quarter one, quarter three, these are the edges of the boxes. The median is the end of the box. The minimum is the lower dot. The maximum is the higher dot. Except we turn it around and lay it on its side, but that's where the numbers come from, right? The minimum is this dot, the maximum is this dot, the median is the line in the middle of the box, and then the other two are the Q1 and Q3 of the edges of the box. Okay? Those are things that we need. Okay? All right, min and max are the easiest ones to do. That's why I put this in order, is so that I could see min and max. What do we got? 33 and 73. Okay, we have, how many numbers did I say? 24 numbers. Okay? All right, we have 24 numbers and we're trying to find the median. 24 numbers. Here we go. All right. Some of you guys do cross, 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 cross. Nay, nay. We're not doing that anymore, right? 24. If you split it in half, you will have 12 numbers over here and 12 numbers over here, right? That's split in half. So the numbers that are on the left side are the numbers 1 through 12, and then the 13th number through the 24th number will be on the right side, right? Will I have an exact middle number? No. It will be in between the 12th and the 13th number. Does that make sense? So we're going to count the 12th number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 53, the 13th number is 54. So which one do I go with?
53.
I go 53 and a half. We find the average, right? Okay, 53 and a half is your median. Okay, 53.5. All right, now to find Q1, Q1 is really another median, but here's the weird part, okay? If, let's say, we had 23 numbers and we got 53 to be our exact median. If we had 23 numbers and 53 was the exact median, we would throw it out and do the Q1 with just the remaining numbers. But that is not what we do when we don't have an exact middle number. When we don't have an exact middle number, 53 and 54 get to remain in the group that I find the median with, right? So I do the median of that. Right? I get to include the 53. The 53 stays included, right? Because that wasn't my exact middle number. So now I find the middle of those numbers. How many numbers are there? 12. Okay, if I separate 12 in half, that's 6 and 6, right? The numbers 1 through 6 are here. The numbers 7 through 12 are here. So it's in between the 6th and 7th number. What are my 6th and 7th numbers? 46 and 46. What's the average of 46 and 46? 46. That's my Q1 is 46. Okay. Then my Q3, I get to still include this 54 in here. And I get to include the 73. So I'm going 54 to 73. That's 12 numbers also. So of that range, it would be like the 6th and 7th number of that range, right? Which would be 60 and 62. 61 is going to be my Q3. 61. Does this make sense? Okay, now, here is what I want to make sure that you do when you're graphing these numbers. Okay, I've had people before, and I can remember saying this to you when we had it like in chapter 0. Okay, do you remember this? Where I have like, oh, yeah, we'll do this. Here you go. People, don't draw this. Don't draw this. Just watch. Okay, I'll have people say this is 0 and 90 and 95 and 99 and 100, and it drives me bananas. I literally have had people do that before, right? What's the problem with that? They're not equal sections, right? Like this is 90 units long and this is 10 units long. Huh. So what I want you to do when you're making your box and whisker plots is to first draw like a number line down here on the bottom. That's like kind of like your ruler of what you're going to do, okay? So my minimum number is 33. So we can use like, let's say 30, right? Can we use 30? And then my maximum number is 73. So can we use like 80 over here? Okay. 80. Except the problem with that is that, like, if I add those together and split it in half, it's what, like 55? I don't know if I really want to do 55. No, we can. We can. It's fine. What? We could go 30 to 90, or we could go 20 to 80. Let's go 20 to 80 instead, right? It doesn't really matter. Just as long as we have our sections equal. If we go 20 to 80, what's exactly in the middle of 20 and 80? What? What's 20 plus 80? 100 divided by 2? 50 is exactly in the middle, right? Okay, now let's go 20 to 50. What's exactly in the middle of 20 and 50? I don't know if I want to go exactly in the middle. Let's just go here. Let's go, I'm going to section this off into 3 groups. This is going to be 30. This is going to be 40. Can we do that? And then section this one off. Here's this one. There's that one. I'm just going to do chunks of 3, right? 60, 70, and there we go. Just as long as you have equal sections. If you want to, use a ruler and just go like 1 inch at a time, right? Like, so you know, does that make sense? Or do like a centimeter at a time when you do your number line, however spaced they need to be, just so that they're kind of equally spaced, okay? Then above that, I'm gonna put my minimum number, which is 33, so it's gonna be like here-ish. That's 33, that's my minimum number, okay? And I'm gonna label him above. 33. My maximum number is 73, so I'm going to do a dot like there-ish. Okay, good. Then I'm going to do 53 and a half is about here. That's the center of my box. And then 61 is about there, and 46 is about there. Okay, 46, 61. Okay. All right. Create a box and whisker plot, then describe the shape of the distribution. What do we got? What's it look like? He looks pretty symmetric to me. I mean, he might not be exactly symmetric, but he looks pretty symmetric to me. So we're going to say symmetric. Okay. Now, we have chunks here. Do you remember me asking you this question? We have chunks here, this chunk, this chunk, this chunk, this chunk. Okay, which chunk has more numbers in it? Which chunk has the most numbers in it? Right? Like there's 24 numbers, right? Okay, which one has the most numbers in it? You're all wrong. There's 24 numbers. How many numbers live from here to here? No. No. There's 6 numbers that live here. There's 6 numbers that live here. There's 6 numbers that live here and 6 numbers that live here. So which one has the most the most numbers in it? They're all the same, right? All of those sections have the same number of numbers in it. But what can I tell about these numbers versus these numbers? The first chunk is more spread out for numbers, right? The second chunk, the numbers are closer together. But they all have the same number of numbers in it. So don't think that because there's more spread out, there's more numbers that are fitting in there. It's just that they're more spread out. Does that make sense? Good? Okay, let's go. We're going to skip example 3 because that's back to histograms, but we're going to do some more box and whisker plots. And go to example 4. We're going to compare the points scored per game by a football team for the 2013 and 2014 football seasons. And there are only, 16 numbers on each one? And they are not in order. Poop. Okay, 2013. Let's put them in order over here. The smallest number is 7, I see. 14 is next. 7, 14, 17, 20, 21, 20, 2 24s, 24, 24. Oh, there's 2 21s? Where?
Other one's like,
I think that's a 27. This one right here is a 27? Isn't it? I only see 121. I see 2 24s though. And then I see 3 27s. 27, 27, 27. 27, 27. Okay, then I see a 28. Then I see 2 30s. 30, 30. Then I see a 33. Is that a 35?
Yeah.
35 and 51. 35, 51. Okay, let's do the 5-number summary. So min, max, median, Q1, Q3. All right, min is 7, max is 51. We have 16 numbers. 16 numbers, if I split in half, is 8 and 8. So we have numbers 1 through 8 here and numbers 9 through 16 here. And my middle 2 numbers will be the 8th and 9th number. So 27 and 27, which is 27 for my median. Now, do I cross them off or do I include them to find my Q1 and Q3? You include them. So I'm going, my Q1 is going to be from here to here. That is 8 numbers. Am I going to have an exact middle number? I don't think so. In between the 20th and 21st number. 20.5. The Q3 in between these guys. So it'll be in between the 30 and the 30, which is 30. Okay, there's my stuff there. Let's go over and do the 5-number summary on the next one. Before we create our box and whisker plot, we're going to do what's called a double box and whisker plot. I'll show you how this works in a second. All right, so 2014, let's put these guys in order. Holy cow. We got some 3s. I see a 3 and a 3 and a 3 and a 6. 3, 3, 3, 6. These are easier to put in order. 7, 9, 10. 10. 7, 9, 10, 10. Now that gets bigger. 13, 14. 13, 14. I see 2 20s. 20, 20, 21, 23, 37, 41. Did I do that right? Still 16 numbers. So when we split it in half, we have 8 and 8, 1 through 8, 9 through 16. Let's do our min, max, median, Q1, Q3. Am I going too fast? You can say yes. Min is 3, max is 41. Median, in between the 8th and 9th number. What's my 8th and 9th number? 10 and, I think it's 10 and 13 maybe. Is that my 8th and 9th number? Check to make sure.
Yeah.
10 and 13, what's halfway between 10 and 13? What? No. 11 and a half. Right? Yeah? Q1. Do we cross out the 10 and the 13 or do we keep them? Keep them. Right? We don't cross them off unless that was the exact middle number that we used. 3 to 10, my 2 middle numbers are 6 and 7. 6.5. Now 13 to 41, my 2 middle numbers are 20, 21. 20.5. Okay, now here's the deal. When we're making our double box and whisker plot, are you ready for this? Double box and whisker plot. We have to take into consideration the maxes and mins for both of the scales that we're doing. So what is the absolute minimum number, both sides together? 3. What's the absolute maximum, both sides together? 51. So we want our scale to go from what to what? 3 to 51. Let's go 0 to 60. Can we do that instead? 0 to 60. Halfway between would be about 30 right here. And then let's go by tens. So I'm going to do 10 here, 10 here. I'm going to do 10 here, 10 here. I'll give you a second to do that quick. And then we'll start to put our scales on.
Does it matter which one we do first?
No. I'm going to probably do 2013 on top. So we're going to have like two boxing with skip lots, one on top of the other. So I'm probably going to put the 2013. Does it make more sense to put 2013 on top? Like going down, you know? 2013 on top, 2014 on bottom. Yeah, let's do it that way. Okay, ready? So 2013, we're doing a min of 7. So I'm going to put him all the way up top here like there. Max is 51, so I'm going to put him like right there. Median is 27, so about there. Q3 is 30, about there. And Q1 is 20.5. So about there. My box, ugh. Yuck. This is a mess. Okay, this is 2013. Okay. Does that look symmetric to you?
No.
Yep.
I don't know for sure. I don't know. But it doesn't really look skewed to me. I don't know.
It looks like the one to the one way.
Yeah. Maybe. I'm going to go up here.
Then negative.
It might be a, yeah, but my positively skewed, except this bar right here is on this side, which is weird because it's not getting pushed toward the left, you know?
It makes me think that
I know.
is there an in between?
So this one I would say is not really, I don't know. We're gonna compare them differently in this section. Are we ready for 2014? 2014, 3 is the min. 3. I'm gonna go right there. Max is 41. 11 and a half. Holy cow. We've got 6 and a half. We've got 20.5 is here. This one's definitely something. What is this one? This one's positively skewed. Or, yeah, we'll go positively skewed. Which makes me think it's negative. It looks negatively skewed, but that actually means positively skewed. I don't understand this. It's crazy. Anyway. That's definitely positively skewed. So if we're comparing them, I would say that 2013 is more symmetric. Let's label him symmetric, even though he's not perfectly symmetric, but he's more symmetric than the 2014. So let's label him symmetric. B, it says compare the distributions using either the means and standard deviations or the 5-number summary. This time, instead of using the means, let's talk about the standard deviations or like their groupings, I guess. What can we say about the 2014 in comparison to 2013? We're talking about the number of points that were scored by football teams in 2013 versus 2014. What? 2014 had what? Had less points scored per game on average. Like the average number of points scored per game was less than 2013. So, points scored in 2014 is, I'm going to say typically, less than in 2013. Okay? That's kind of how your data, standard deviations have to do with the spread of the data, if you want to write that in there. Okay? So like how spread out the data is. We're saying that the spread of the data is lower on the lower end of 2014 than it is in 2013. So most of my points are on the low end. Okay, that kind of discusses the spread of the data. Happy with that? All right, let's talk homework quick. let's talk about
That is disgusting that we have to put them all in there.
how about
Put them all together.
how about I will let you skip number 2 if you do number 3. Will that work? Sure. I'll let you skip number 2 if you do number 3, where you're comparing the two together. No, because I want you to make 2 of them. Ha! Do you need help putting them in order or not? Yes, please. Okay, so we're comparing 2002. So I'm going to put them over here. And how many numbers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26 numbers. I'm going to put 26 in the corner. Maybe there's 26 over here also. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24 numbers over here. All right. Okay. So your Q1 and Q3 might be a little different, but that's okay. All right. Okay, so let's go in order. I see 3 1s over here. So I see a 1 and a 1 and a 1. 1, 1, 1. Yeah? Maybe? 1, 1, 1. Okay. I see a 2, but I only see 1 of them. And I see a bunch of 3s. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. 5 of them. Okay, now on to 5s. 1, 2, 3 5s. 6s. I see 2 6s. 7s, no, 8s. We have an 8. We have a 9. And then we bump up to 11s. There are 3 of them. Are you checking to make sure that this is right? I see a 14. I see a 15. I see a 16. 14, 15, 16. Then, am I going too fast?
No.
23, 26, 30, 37. We might have a couple outliers in that group. Really, 37 is kind of a, I don't know. Okay, next, we get all those. I'm gonna use a different color. We'll go this one. This is only 24 numbers. 1, 1, 2 1s. I see a 2 and a 2 and a 2. I see 3 2s.
I see 4.
You see 4? Yeah, 4 2s. Okay. 3s, I see 1, 2, 3 of them. Okay, I see 2 4s. Am I going too fast? I see 2 7s and 2 8s. 8, 8, 9s, 10s, 11s. I see 2 of them. 11, 11. I see 2 13s. I see 2 17s. I see a 25. I see a 34 and a 36. You got any predictions going on here? Like, which one do you think is more symmetric?
The right one.
I think the right one might be more symmetric. I think the left one. What do you think the left one's gonna? Do you think he's gonna look like this? That's what I think. Because you're gonna have your 26, 30, and 37 over there that are gonna stretch him out. I think he's gonna look something like that. I think this one's gonna be more positively skewed or symmetric. Okay. All right. So do your 5-number summary first, and then make your box and whisker plot. Okay. When I grade these, I'll be looking for your 5-number summary, though. Because so I don't think you're just slapping boxes up there.
But I'm not.
But you are if you don't write it down.
All right, flat box.
Okay. Goodbye, people watching this video.